Hello and welcome back to Command & Conquer Tiberian Dawn for the second level of the GDI campaign. We are still in Estonia. As you can see, this is our first look at the European theatre of war where the GDI campaign takes place. So GDI controls some major countries like France, Germany, Italy, Greece. Nod has this kind of central belt through the middle of Europe. We're in Estonia, as I said. Population 1.6 million. Gross domestic product negligible, point of conflict Parnu, military power local militia. So let's begin the second mission.
Good job with the beachhead, Commander. It's time to bring you up to speed on Nod so you know what you're dealing with. This is Kane, the self-appointed leader of the Brotherhood of Nod. Stand by, I'll link us up.
Condition critical. Know why Nod had this beach bottled up? They're protecting a big Tiberium refinery that intelligence somehow missed. We need backup now. Nod troops are pouring out of their base, strangling our foothold. We gotta knock out that refinery, eliminate all Nod forces before we lose our position. I don't know how long we can hold out.
Damn. You heard the man. What are you waiting for?
So, as you can see, the second mission gets off to an equally explosive start as the last one. Our base from the previous mission has been destroyed. All we're left with is the barracks, so I've started repairing it. I'm going to train some troops as well, but as you can see, the troops train slower than you'd expect, and that's because we've got low power. Our power plant's been destroyed, so we need to replace it. We have a new unit coming in by beach here. That is the engineers here, which can be used to repair your own buildings or capture enemy buildings. Now, it's quite wasteful to use them on your own buildings. It's a very expensive way of doing it, so try and keep them for capturing enemy units. And here's our MCV, arriving by ship as well. I'm going to send the Humvees down here to defend from the left flank. And once this is in position, I'm going to deploy it, and we'll check our briefing as well. Defend your position, deploy the MCV, then build a sizable force to search out and destroy the Nod base in the area. All Nod units and structures must either be destroyed or captured to complete objective. That's great English there, thank you game. Anyway, so you'll see that the construction yard actually gives us a small amount of power, but not enough to get us out of our low power situation. So I'm going to start building a power plant, and hopefully you'll see once I place this how much faster we can train infantry.
Construction complete.
Those guys are heading a little bit too far to the north there. Yeah, I knew that was about to happen. Anyway, yes, so the minigun trains much faster now. However, we can make it go even faster if we build a second barracks. The more barracks you have, the faster the infantry trains. I think having up to 5 barracks is the fastest way to go about things. So I'm going to make this my primary building here, so all units will come from that barracks from now on. And you'll see it goes even quicker. So I'm going to quickly build a squad to assault with. These guys are going to send further to the left. Unfortunately, you can't queue up units in the first game, so you just got to do them one at a time. I see some of them actually coming out of the bottom barracks there. That's because there's simply not enough space for them to deploy it at the north barracks. Anyway, I'm going to move in my units now. I'm going to send the engineers up as well. This buggy is my main threat here. It outranges us and outguns us, so I need to take care of it quickly. I'm leaving the squad behind at the corner here to defend from attacks from the northeast. The buggies are defending that entrance. I'm going to keep pushing north. This is the entrance to the base I've just reached here. Move the engineers up as well. Hopefully I can move them into the base here. You see a couple of guys are arriving from that direction. And this is a new building here. This is the Tiberium refinery. This is where you make your money. And you'll see in a second that this has really kicked up a hornet's nest by attacking that. I don't want those guys to get my engineers, so I will try and defend this area, but I am a bit outgunned. Oh, and a buggy as well. That's not what I want. I'm going to send the engineers into the base now as well. And here comes their harvester as well, so this is what's collecting the money. Now I'm going to wait until the harvester... Do not go... Oh, this is not good. Now that once you attack their harvester, that is... the AI really does not like it. So the harvester's docked with the refinery. I'm going to send in an engineer. And you'll see that we now control that refinery. Now, Nod doesn't have that, GDI doesn't have that technology, and the Nod Tiberium technology is more advanced than ours at this point. So we cannot yet build our own refineries. However, we can capture the Nod construction yard to the north here. I'm just going to stop this harvester because we haven't secured the area. And you'll see, once we have this, we can build a refinery, and we also have access to silos as well, which you can see a couple of at the top right. They are used to store money, essentially. You can only hold up to 2,000 credits without a silo. So I'm going to deploy this refinery back here, build a silo, and you'll see my harvester is waiting there because I have not yet located a Tiberium field for him to use. So I will send my buggies up around here. Hopefully these guys won't kill the final enemies while I'm waiting doing this. And here we have the Tiberium. So I will send the buggies to the north. We have to find the final enemies now. That might be it actually, so we can head back and take care of those silos. Just move into the shroud here. See if anyone's left alive. Looks like the area is secure. So it's just these silos now. And send our units up. Oh, I got another buggy by the hovercraft. I didn't notice that. And we're fast approaching the end of this level now. If I can highlight this group of guys. Last building. And there we have it. So that's the end of the level. Estonia now belongs to GDI, and you see our score here. Now 11 minutes, that's not accurate because I'm playing at a faster game speed. Leadership 86%, efficiency 26%, that's because I took my time explaining everything. You can actually use your starting army to move into the base without having to build any units or any buildings. You see, we only took 4 casualties, so we played that quite smart there. I thought we took more infantry. We definitely took more casualties than that. I'm not sure how the 4 casualties comes about there, but never mind. Maybe it's because the starting units don't count in that. It's only units that you've trained. I'm not sure. And we lost 1 building. That was the power plant at the start. We didn't even get a chance to save, so I'm really confused as to where the 4 casualties comes from. But either way, the mission's complete. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you again tomorrow for the second level of the Nod campaign.